Hey guys, it's HeySofia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is day 4 of Craftmas and today we're going to start building our first house for the village, which will kind of set the scene for the kind of design that we want all our houses to have. Now, just like last year, this is a house design that we can easily change to be 2 stories or 1 stories. We can change, or we can't really change the block because I'm wanting to go for a brick look this year, but it's something that we can easily adapt and use the same style throughout and the whole village will be completely different. So for our Christmas kind of house look this year, like I said, this is kind of like a rural village that's celebrating Christmas. So we're going to want something that's really kind of traditional for a cold wintry climate style. So today I'm going to be building a brick house to kind of have a warm and cozy feeling, and we're going to use the brick houses throughout our village. So I'm going about 4 blocks high for my house today, and how we're going to change it throughout the village is we can change the sizes of them. Maybe some of them we can have a 2nd story house area. We can change the way that the roof looks on all the houses. They can all be completely different depending on how we design those kind of aspects. But there we go, there is our 4 blocks high. Now, to give this house a little bit of a different feel, I might actually give it a little bit of like a arched roof up the top. Maybe something like that. We'll make it a little bit wider down there. I think this looks actually quite nice, and we will replicate that on the other side as well. So this house, we're going to have a little kind of like center roof detail. And again, like last year, you want to make all the insides of the houses quite simple because we don't want to be spending too much time building the houses. We're more focusing on making the houses a filler thing to give the village lots of charm and a feeling of life and people actually living there. So these are all going to be houses where like they literally have in them a bathroom and a joint living dining area, exactly like last year. I'm just adding a trim to the bottom of the house so with the pillar quartz block, but we can also use the chiseled or the staircases on different houses and change it up that way. And I'm just also adding a staircase trim to the edges of the house to add a edging detail to our building as well. Just gonna put our staircases like this and continue the pillars along this way as well. There we go. So I think this is looking pretty good now for a really basic design. I want to do a roof block. I think the red never brick though is a little bit too much against the other brick. It's quite pretty though, but I think I'm gonna go something more simple and maybe go for a quartz block. My windows, like last year, I'm using a blue glass pane and white glass panes to give a frosted look to the windows so they look cold and iced up, especially in a snowy climate. There we go. We'll add a little detail around the door here. And again, that's something where different houses don't have to have that detail. This house I've made quite wide and long and have that center detail, so I'm just changing the detail around the front of the house. For my roof, I think I'm gonna go for the stone brick. I just like the simple kind of shingle tile look that it does have to it. And especially against the brick below, I don't want to have a really cluttered feeling roof with all the brick. So I'm going to go for the stone brick today. And I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last year, especially because we're in a snowy climate again this year. I'm going to use the snow block and also the quartz slabs and the staircases to give a snowed in look to our roof, because we're wanting to make the roof look like it does have some snow on it. So what I like to do, if you guys weren't here last year, is I simply kind of like to mix in snow blocks and also the little piling snow blocks and quartz and kind of give the feeling that the roof is getting snowed on. So you mix in your normal roof block for areas that haven't had a lot of snow on them. You then have quartz blocks for areas that have had a little bit of snow but not drastic enough to make a change. It's more like they're being covered. And then for areas where you want to show that there's been a heavy kind of piling of the snow on the roof, use a full snow block, and that really gives a really heavy snow look. You can see what I'm doing though. I'm kind of mixing in like the snow blocks and then mixing in the normal roof blocks, and you kind of want to just do that over and over on the roof until you have a look that you like. If I have a normal stone brick block, I like to try and mix in a couple more on the level below or above, so it looks like it was one particular area of the roof for some reason that wasn't really covered a lot. You can see these stone brick ones there kind of look like they're patched together, that they haven't had a lot of snow on them. Adding in some quartz here, there we go, and some snow blocks there as well. I think this is looking pretty good though here. And then we're also going to do the same on our overhang. So again, we'll just use a mix of the quartz and also the normal stone brick blocks as well. But I am going to speed up ahead and finish off my roofing and do the other side the exact same as I did the first side. There we go. And I think that's looking really, really nice. Now we're going to add some little window details and a little front door detail as well. Maybe add some little brick details by making some like decorative kind of inlays with the brick. Where is the brick staircase? There it is. Okay, let's just set it to day so it's a little bit easier to build for now. There we go. Just something kind of really simple like this. We'll add another really cool little detail to the front of our home. And we could also kind of use like stone buttons and stuff like that too. I'm going to quickly though just join this up to the pathway so it's connected, and we can add a door, which I think I'll probably do the dark oak. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's just got a really charming kind of traditional look to it. I think the birch would also look really nice, but I think the issue of the birch is because it's got the glass little holder in it. Oh, it's snowing now. We'll be able to test out our pathways. Because it's got the little glass little thing in it, I think I'll let in too much cold, so I think having a full dark oak door is probably the best way to go. I think this is looking pretty good now though. I'm going to add in more details and stuff on the inside later. I'll quickly clear my invent and we'll grab out some stuff. Let's grab some more stone slabs, and we're going to make a little fireplace. Oh, I can already see my pathway being covered in the background a little bit. I think we'll need to be adding some more lights later on, guys. Okay, so let's grab some cobweb. So we're going to make a fireplace in all our houses because I think it's only really common sense in a colder climate to have heat, and if we're going for a traditional village, I think that stone is going to be the best way to go about that. So I'm going to kind of make my little fire bit here now and add a bunch of staircases to kind of give the fireplace like a kind of thick, gradually climbing look to where it is. I want it kind of whimsical looking and really traditional and old. Let's just place some slabs here and staircases. There we go. I think this is actually looking pretty good, and I like the curve that it has. Little flower pot on top there. And then I'm going to add some cobweb, apparently not on top of the flower pot. There we go. I'm just gonna we're gonna smash the mouse here and place a bunch of cobweb and then remove some so it's more sparse as we go up a little bit. Just like this, and then trail it a little bit higher and a bit thinner. There we go. Maybe one more. I think that looks pretty good. So we have our little smoke chimney coming out. You can also use glass panes if that's what you prefer. I personally just prefer cobweb because I like the look that it has. There we go. Now I'm going to speed up and do my flooring, and all I'm doing for my flooring as well when I do get to it, let's do that. I'm just doing the spruce just like this for a really warm kind of cottagey feeling in there. We'll add carpet and stuff like that later. And I'm also going to cover in my roof with these slabs just like this. I'm going to speed up though and finish off that one too. There we go. Now I'm not going to do the interiors for now because I'm also just wanting to build the house. I'll probably talk about the interiors more in another video when I'm building a different design of a house, just like around the same time. We have our fireplace there, but I'm going to quickly turn off fire tick, which is something if you guys are playing in single player as well should do, because I do not want this going everywhere. I don't normally show my commands, but I feel like maybe with the Christmas village it's good when I'm setting time to day and stuff like that. There we go, and cover that up. There we go. I think it's a really cozy looking fireplace. We can make a mantle later on though. And like I said, I'm really making small houses here. We don't want many details because these are filler houses, but you still want them to have something. So this is a bathroom, enough where you can fit a shower, a toilet, and a sink. And we're going to enclose that here, add our little quartz detail up the top. There we go. A door will go in here, so shower, toilet, sink there. And then we will add a door quickly. There we go. And then like we'll have a kitchen in the corner, and then we'll have like a bedroom. Let's clear out infant again. But there you go, you guys. There is a very, very simple house that we're going to use to do our houses for our village for this Craftmas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Please like and comment down below what kind of interiors would you want me to do. I have an idea of what I would like to do, but it would be good to hear your opinions as well. But like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.